I'm Hannah from 21st Century K. I teach kindergarten and I help other teachers bridge the gap between traditional kindergarten and 21st century expectations. This is the first in a series of 4 videos about the top 4 things I've learned as an online kindergarten teacher in the year 2020. Let's face it, I've learned a lot more than 4 things, but I've narrowed it down to the top 4 things that I'm going to carry forward with me into my next endeavor, whether it be continued online teaching, hybrid teaching, in-person teaching, or post-pandemic teaching, because hopefully that will be a thing soon, right? These tips have changed me to the core as a teacher. These lessons learned are things that are going to have a positive impact on my classroom for the rest of my career, and I just can't keep them to myself. That's why this series of videos is free for you, and I am super excited to share. Lesson learned number 1 is improved lesson planning. I am a paper pencil girl. I'm a little bit old school and a little bit new school, and I promised myself I would never make lesson plans digitally. I love a Bic number 2 mechanical pencil. I love a planner. I love stickers and washi tape and the whole 9. And I love the flexibility of being able to change my plans. When the fire alarm goes off at 1 p.m. or we have a snow day on a Tuesday that throws everything off, I love to be able to erase my plans and change them. But when this school year started, I realized that my paper planning wasn't really helping me very much. First of all, I didn't really know what to write. And then after I would write out what I was going to teach live or asynchronously, then I had to redo it all to send to my parents, to have the links available for me to click, and to be able to share with my team. So I bit the bullet and I started planning digitally, and I will never go back. After watching a series of Instagram videos from A Primary Kind of Life, I learned how she used Google Sheets to create her own lesson planner, took her ideas and made them my own. You can 100% do the same. I use the lesson plan sheets that you see here every single day to plan out my whole group live lessons and my small group lessons and any other things in between. And it has been my saving grace this year. But I will continue to do this because I see the value in planning this way, even when I'm back in person. Let's talk about the benefits and the tips and tricks you can use when using a digital planner. This is what the first week in December looked like for me in the year 2020 for the first half of my school day. I teach live whole group for an hour and a half to start our day, and then I have small groups throughout the remainder of the day for learning, for assessing, and for social time. But I really needed a way to plan that live, and that is where this idea was born. When you use any sort of digital document to plan, you can incorporate things that you can't do on paper. You can include hyperlinks, you can change out the text, you can copy and paste text, you can link to calendars, and all kinds of other stuff. So planning this way for the digital teacher is kind of a must. But if you're hybrid, wow, it helps you too. And if your kids are coming in person, what better way than to have it all right there? And when you use a shared file service like Google, you can access it from anywhere and share it with anyone. Why did I not see the good in this before? Let's talk about my hacks for planning digitally. First and foremost are these checkboxes. If you're planning using Google Sheets, you can go to Insert, the Insert menu, and click Checkbox to make these little checkboxes, and then you click in them and it makes a check mark. It's a very small thing that brings a teacher heart a lot of satisfaction. I love using Google Sheets for this reason, but you could do the rest of these tips and tricks within a Google slideshow, a doc, or any other digital format that you choose. I love being able to link my plans. I can link to slide decks or other Google documents that I'm using. I can link to websites like Let's Find Out, BrainPop, class games that you use, or any other learning site. And I can also link to YouTube. When I go ahead and find those videos ahead of time and link them in my plans, super easy, just to pull them all up when I get ready to teach. The best link of all, though, is being able to link my Zoom meeting link. I just pop it right in and I can click the time. It takes me straight into the live meeting. Maybe you're not sure how to make a hyperlink. You can hyperlink a cell on a sheet, text on a sheet or any other document. You can even hyperlink an image. All you have to do is select the thing that you want to be linked to something outside of your document, then go to the Insert Link or click the link button on the top menu of your document. In Google, it's like a little chain link, like a little line with two little pieces where it's linking them together. Also, you can sometimes right-click on the thing that you want to link and choose Hyperlink there. I love hyperlinking. When you add URLs to all of your words, it suddenly makes your lesson plans come to life. I save my lesson plan document as a bookmark at the top of my Chrome page so that when I come in the morning, I click to open my lesson plans and all of my links are there. I can click every single thing I'm going to need for the day, including starting that live Zoom meeting with my kiddos. Another benefit to keeping lesson plans this way is that I can take attendance for my small groups. I list their names and then I check who comes and who doesn't each day with those awesome checkboxes, and I link to my teaching slides that I'm going to use when I teach that group. Last but not least, you can make an awesome checklist for yourself by typing in what you need to do for the week and marking them off. And finally, you can link your lesson plans to a Google Calendar. I don't use the fancy schmancy Google Calendar. Maybe you do and you would love to link things up there. I created my own calendar in a separate Google Sheet that I just link back and forth between my lesson plans because the old school girl in me still likes to type in the details on each day and still likes to use stickers and labels in all of the boxes. I can also link each and every date back to that lesson plan page so that I can toggle between my calendar and my lesson plans with ease. And of course, there's got to be an extra place for notes that I type to myself or things that I need to remember for the month. It's a great way to marry the awesome washi tape, sticker, paper, pencil plans that I love in my heart with the digital plans that I need to teach today. So, lessons learned as an online teacher in 2020. Number 1, improve lesson plans by using digital documents to plan your lessons, to make them clickable, and to make your lesson plans work for you. I'll see you next time for tip number 2.